Hi, my name is Nicole, and today I would like to share something I think we could all hear. The everyday products that we use to take care of ourselves, like sunscreen, skincare, and even our clothing, might be harming the very place we use to escape from our everyday life, the ocean. And on that note, we might think of the ocean as a peaceful escape, somewhere we vacation. But the truth is, we heavily rely on it. It gives us our air to breathe. It helps regulate our climate and supports the food we eat. And when we protect the ocean, we're protecting ourselves too. We don't always connect what we use on our bodies to what ends up out in the sea. But whether it's sunscreen rinsing off into the waves, or face scrubs and laundry water going down our drains, these everyday choices that we make end up having ripple effects on our oceans. And unfortunately, these everyday choices are causing serious damage to our coral reefs and marine life. So let's start with sunscreen. Two common ingredients, oxybenzone and octinoxate. They are both used in many big brand sunscreens, but these chemicals don't just sit on our skin. When they wash off in the ocean, they can bleach coral reefs. They also damage marine DNA and disrupt how sea creatures grow and reproduce. In fact, even just a tiny amount of oxybenzone, literally just one drop in 6 Olympic-sized swimming pools, is enough to start hurting coral. That's why places like Hawaii, Palau, and Aruba have banned sunscreens containing these ingredients. The ocean can't filter them out, but we can. Another hidden threat, microplastics. These tiny plastic particles are found in things like exfoliating scrubs, and they're also shed from synthetic fabrics like polyester and nylon every time we do our laundry. Because they're so small, they pass through water treatment plants and end up in our rivers and our oceans. And then our marine animals eat them, thinking they're food. And then the humans eat the marine animals, and it basically just builds up within the food chain. And speaking of the food chain, it's not just fish that are affected. It's turtles, seabirds, coral reefs. Really, the entire ecosystems are suffering. Coral reefs support about 25% of all marine life. So when we harm them, you can imagine we're hurting the entire ocean. These toxins don't just stay in the sea either. They end up in the seafood we eat. What's in the ocean is eventually in us, in that sense. But here's some really good news. We are not helpless. There are simple swaps that we can make that add up to real change. Just by simply switching to reef-safe sunscreens made with zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, or simply just using natural exfoliants like sugar or coffee scrubs. And if you wear synthetic clothing, you could try using a guppy friend bag in your laundry. It basically helps to trap the microfibers before they reach the drain. Even choosing products with plastic-free packaging helps. That's just a thought. So a simple how-to for simple fixes if you're interested in making an effort in this way. A quick way to start would be to check your labels. Avoid ingredients like oxybenzone, octinoxate, and polyethylene. Some fragrances as well. Basically, if you see them listed, just try to find an alternative that's safer.